Libra, you may be feeling trapped right now, but that is an illusion. The first card that is out here is short term, and it says this position is temporary. So don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous for you if you are willing to go after it and look for it. I feel deeply that some of you feel so trapped, which is the next card out here, until you're probably not even believing that you can have something better. Maybe the position that you're in right now, or the opportunity that you're in right now, it was so hard to get. It came after a lot of stuff, and maybe it's got you believing that when it comes to you having something that feels healthy, loving, and abundant for you, that in some way that can't happen. That is a myth. Because the trapped feeling reminds me of the Eight of Swords. That's always just the mindset, or we are too fixated on what we can see or not see. That's informing what we believe can happen. So the trapped card is out here, and what it says is you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. I'm going to read that again, friend. Libra, you're probably like, oh, here she go. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So if you have not made up in your mind that this is short term, then you already know this reading is probably not for you. You know if this reading is for you because you're ready to move on. You're wanting something more, because something about this position is making you feel trapped. So you want to move out of that, right? So for those of you where you're feeling like that, it's going to be important to invest some time into looking for something that feels better to you, that feels healthier for you. Investment. It says invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. So sure, save a little bit of money to fall back on. Go back to school if that's what you're wanting to do. Study something. You don't even have to, go formally into education anymore. There's so many ways to learn about what people are wanting to do now. Start somewhere, wherever it makes sense for you, Libra. But when this card showed up in the bottom of this deck, after I meditated on the energy, short-term and trapped, it became clear to me that this is more about investing your time into your belief and investing your time into actually looking for and going after what it is that you want. Some of you that I'm speaking to, Libra, you're in the beginning stages of wanting to pivot, transition, or move into something that feels better. And that often is the vibe for many of us, all signs. We're usually wanting to level up. So if you're going through that right now, don't let that trapped feeling keep you from still doing what you need to do in the afternoon hours, in the evening hours, or in the morning hours when you have time to start looking for the thing that feels better for you. It's almost like Spirit wants you to know, for those of you who are struggling right now and you don't like where you are, it's almost like creating the mindset that this is a short-term thing so that you can build capacity to start looking for something that's a little bit better for you, that feels better for you. God, angel, spirit guides for lovely Libra here. Tell us more about this overall energy that they are in when it comes to their money, career, fortune. What is their current vibration related to money, career, fortune? God, angel, spirit guides, who are they right now? What are they standing in right now? Okay, so some of you are very determined to move on. This is a determined energy. This is a focused energy. This is the sort of determination, because for some of you, what you are doing for a living and what you have built your education, your career around, you're wondering if it's going to give you the fulfillment that you want. Maybe over the years, your ideas of what fulfills you has changed. And so you're looking at your investment of time and education and thinking, maybe I need to go after something else. Maybe I need to go into something that feels better for me. And it kind of feels like there's a clear intention to go toward that, and that is a wonderful, wonderful energy. Now, for some of you, it's very specific. This is related literally to some type of stock, or you investing in some type of retirement plan, and you really thinking about what this means for you in the future. For those of you who are considering some type of investment, this is a favorable card for you investing if you know that it's more about long-term, a safe investment that you know is going to build over time. We're not looking for instant gain here when we see the Seven of Pentacles here. This is knowing that this is going to take time. It's an investment that's going to sow for. We're going to sow this and reap your harvest later. So it kind of feels like you have to decide what it is that you're going to be. Are you going to be in this energy of knowing that what you are sowing right now, your investment of time, money, education, let it grow and allow that process to unfold? or you're going to be in that get up and go energy, this air fixed energy where it's like, I'm on a mission right now. So I want you to consider that, because these energies, they work well together. But in this particular reading and how it's showing up for me, it kind of feels like they're a little bit separate from each other, which could create a scattered energy for you. So I'm going to get a little bit more out here. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the Knight of Swords is out here. Why is the Knight of Swords here, God, angel, spirit guides, for Libra's energy, what they're showing up in? Yeah, you feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped. Okay, that makes total sense. Let's get some advice. You're feeling trapped right now. You're feeling probably trapped by some type of investment. Again, I hope I'm not talking in circles too much here. For some of you, you probably invested money, time into a certain field, education, or something that you want to grow you or grow money, a home, some type of investment, and maybe in some way it's not growing as fast as you thought that it would, and it's got you feeling a little bit trapped right now. But this card is out here, and I love when this pops out with readings like this, because it is a reminder that it's not a waste of time. It's just that it's in the process of still growing. It's still growing. But let's see, God, angel, spirit guides, tell us a little bit more for my lovely Libra here about their investment of time, their investment of money. God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have for Libra, for their wellness, for their prosperity, for their growth, for their healing? God, angel, spirit guides, whatever these pentacles are about, this investment, God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have? What do you want Libra to know at this time? Libra, this feels like a painful time. Like I feel it. I feel somber. I feel uncertain. And I'm wondering if you're feeling like that too. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more advice to help alleviate these restless emotions, these uncertain emotions. Advice that helps to have a clear plan. God, angel, spirit guides, advice that can temper this energy. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. For Libra, please. Let's see. Okay, we got one out here. I don't know what that one is yet. Let's see. Okay, so the first one is the Two of Swords. And then you have, this is powerful. Both of these are decision cards, okay? And so there are a couple of things coming up that I want to share with you. Some of you, you're not aware that what you have created is going to be prosperous for you, and that in the past you made a wonderful decision that is going to show up for you in a beautiful way later. That's the first thing that's coming up. But then for others of you, it feels like Spirit wants you to know that there is an option that is available for you, that maybe because you're kind of wrapped in those swords right now, you're not able to see it. But the choice that you have an option that if you make this decision with that other option is going to free you. So, you know, the Eight of Swords kind of reminds me of the Devil card, because it's a trapped feeling. It's a suppression of power. And the opposite of the Devil card, the other six energy, is this Gemini energy here, and they're standing beneath an angel in this one. They're not handcuffed together. So this is an option that frees you in some way. Let's get a little bit more. Tell us more about this option, God, angel, spirit guides, for Libra. Why is the Lovers here? Tell us more about what this is about. This is beautiful. Spirit wants you to know that you are not trapped. For those, whoever's feeling like that, Libra, you are not. And Spirit is watching you. Okay, you're going to have some strength. This is about your courage. There's something that you have to face, you have to look at, and you have power. You have power. I don't care if it's a person, I don't care if it's a contract, I don't care if it's someone's words that maybe have made you feel like the only thing that you can do is sit blindfolded and wait for something to just passively happen. That's out. You do have an option here, okay? And it's the option that you're probably not wanting to face, walk into, but there's strength here, and it's actually going to free you. This is a part of the unfoldment of your spirit here. You know what this is. God, angel, spirit guides, can you give us a little bit more about what this option is, this divine choice, God, angel, spirit guides? Can you give us more about who this might be related to, what this option is to help Libra focus their attention? What do you want them to do to be clear about what this other option or choice is, God, angel, spirit guides? Thank you. Help us understand. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for this other option, this choice for Libra. Okay. There may be someone around you who has been a mentor. It could be a parent. It could be a loving mentor who is very wise, someone that you've been leaning on. Or it could be, Libra, someone who's been leaning on you that might have some insight or some wisdom for you. But this kind of feels like some sage advice coming from someone that you love, you trust, a grandparent, a mother. It's not about the gender, but whoever, this is a nurturing card. So whoever around you, you know, has your best interest at heart, and they have proven that they have your best interest at heart. Another thing that's coming up, Libra, just candidly, is that Spirit wants you to go within. Okay, now this is a very spiritual vibe. This is about emotions and water here, okay? Because this is all about your soul, right? This is air energy, Libra, which you are. This is about the unfoldment of your soul and your spirit, the decision that frees you. But what these have in common is the water, okay? She's looking into a cup. She's surrounded by water. That is her true self. That is the emotion, okay? And then what this person is blindfolded from being able to see is all of the water that is behind them. They're not allowing themselves to feel or to be a part of a very important part of themselves, the true self, the moon, the water here, but they're sitting blindfolded in front of it. So this kind of feels like for you right now, Libra, this is about trusting yourself. There's something that you don't want to face. It's the thing that you don't want to face, but it's going to strengthen you, and it's all about your courage right now. Libra, I hope that helps. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.